There was once a farmer living in a quiet village, surrounded by open fields and distant hills. He lived a simple life. He owned a small house, a piece of land, and one strong horse that helped him work the fields. He was not wealthy, but he was content, and what truly set him apart was the way he looked at life. One morning, the farmer walked to the stable and found the gate open. The horse was gone. By evening, the neighbors gathered around him. They shook their heads and spoke with concern. They told him how unfortunate he was, how terrible his luck had become, and how difficult his life would be without the horse. The farmer listened quietly. He looked at the empty stable, then calmly asked, "Is it so?" The neighbors were confused. They expected anger or sadness, but the farmer said nothing more. The next day, dust rose on the road as the missing horse returned. Behind it came 6 wild horses, strong and free, running into the farmer's land. The neighbors rushed back, this time full of excitement. They congratulated him on his good fortune and called him lucky and blessed. The farmer watched the horses carefully and said once again, "Is it so?" Some neighbors laughed. Others felt irritated, unable to understand his calm response. The following day, the farmer's son decided to ride one of the wild horses. He believed he could control it. But the horse resisted, threw him to the ground, and the boy broke his leg. The neighbors came again, this time offering sympathy. They called it a great misfortune and worried about the boy's future. The farmer sat beside his injured son, held his hand, and quietly asked, "Is it so?" A few days later, soldiers arrived in the village to take young men into the army. Families were filled with fear and sorrow as sons were taken away. When the officers came to the farmer's house, they saw his son lying with a broken leg and declared him unfit for service. The soldiers left, and the son was spared. Once more, the neighbors came to the farmer. They told him how fortunate he was and how everything had turned out for the best. The farmer smiled gently and replied, "Is it so?" Life moves in constant change. What seems like good fortune can turn into suffering, and what appears to be misfortune can become protection. Pleasure and pain, gain and loss, praise and blame, honor and dishonor come to everyone. The farmer understood that peace does not come from controlling events, but from accepting them. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, and only the present moment truly exists. By letting go of attachment and judgment, the mind becomes calm and life becomes lighter. And in that understanding, one learns to live with balance, wisdom, and quiet peace. Subscribe for more inspirational short stories like this.